Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Scruff101 Collects here. I got my name right this time. And today we've got the phone case for my Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. And yes, this is the Beeasy case. It's aluminum bezels and like really bulky and heavy, so it's going to be very strong and durable, hopefully. There we are. There's the back. This cost me £18.99 on Amazon, and it was next day delivery because it was with Prime. And yeah, so literally I ordered this at 5 o'clock yesterday and it's here already. So let's get in. Let's get this phone protected. I don't like not having a case on phones. I got the red version. As you can see, it's absolutely humongous. Look at the box on the side compared to the phone. I know it's inside this little box, but oh, I dropped the Allen key, or as you Americans say, Allen wrench, but this is an Allen key. So you can undo the screws holding it in on the back. And because of this rubber, it is enabled so you can wirelessly charge, which is amazing. And yeah, buttons, and then the area for the S Pen. Once it's in there, it should be a lot easier to get out, so you can just press it in, pull the S Pen out, and yeah. Then you've got the charging port area, so you can fit your charger straight in there. Also, another thing about this case is, because it blocks the sound speaker at the bottom, it forces the sound out the front. So as well as coming out from here with this part here of the phone, instead of coming out the back, so it will all be coming out forwards to you, which is amazing. So yeah, let's get this open. There's the instruction manual, which shows an iPhone for some reason. Don't know why, because iPhones are absolutely terrible in my opinion. Don't be offended by that. Yeah, got a little Allen key. Move the phone to the side. Let's get this open. It's nice and tight, that is. Good. So that ain't gonna come out easy. Don't lose these screws. I used to have one of these on my old iPhone when I had the iPhone 6. The case was amazing, I loved it. But the screws were in the front because it hasn't got a curved screen. This one has the curved screen, so the screws need to go in the back. Make sure we don't lose any of the screws, even though I do believe there is 2 screws spare. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, there it is. That came out a bit faster than I expected. Oh, this phone case, this feels amazing, this case does. I know it's not the nicest looking, but this is going to protect your phone, it has to. I know it's a bit bulky for some people, but if you want a nice case that's going to protect your amazing phone that costs, well, brand new over £1,000, then yeah, you want to protect it. You don't want to use one of those cheap plastic tiny cases. I'm going to get a screen protector for this phone as well, eventually. I keep dropping the bloody screws. And I believe I'm going to get one with the screen protector for the camera, because it doesn't come with this on this case. A lot of the iPhone and the flat screen cases come with a screen protector built in for it. But because it's curved, it's a lot more difficult to make a screen protector for it. And it's to help bring the cost down a bit. Alright, now all the screws are out. I'm going to flip it over. We're going to take this top panel off. As you can see, that's literally all it is. And then you got little grills for where the speaker sound comes through. And let's get this cardboard out of the way. Comes with a cloth, a microfiber cloth, so you can clean the top of your phone. And it comes with 4 spare screws. The ones I used to get only came with 2 spare screws. So that's awesome. Got this little bit of rubber, and that's the S Pen plug, and that's the charging plug. And this is very nice, very soft and bouncy, so when it hits the thing it'll do that. And here's the back. So you've even got little numbers there. I believe on the back of this it shows the actual name of the company, Beeasy, which is freaking awesome. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that back on that part there, if I can. Make sure it's all clipped in, nice and snug. I'm also going to go over the phone with it, just so I don't get any bits stuck inside it. I know there's no case, I don't really need to do the screen, but at the back, I want to do that just to get any bits of grit off that could mark the phone. Like that. Then I'm going to just gently push that inside there. What I should have done first is take that back off, because I should have put these back on first. This slots into it there, so it plugs in. And this one, how does that one go? I believe it goes like that. Make sure that's pushed in there. There we are. Flip that back around. Put it back on the metal thing, because I should have put that on there first. Make sure it's all snug all the way around. Place it down. So these edges are nice and clean. And try not to knock the screws like I just did, because that makes it a bit annoying. Yeah, so the sound it forces the sound through these little holes, so it forces it forward towards you. So when you're watching a movie, and that going down. It's not slotting in properly. There we are. Phone's in there. You can see this, still see the edge of the screen. And it's got the lips in front, so if it falls face down, it's going to protect it. Right. And we've got a nice bump over the top of the camera, so it should be protected. Hold on 1 second. Right, sorry about that. I'm just going to quickly get these screws in, because I've got to go do something else. Though I'm not going to tighten them up until I get them all in. Sorry about that. Something's going on with the dogs downstairs. So I'm going to go feed them now. I'll be back in just a second. And I'm back. As you can see, I've fed the dogs. They munch through their tea quite fast. It didn't take too long at all. So what I'm going to do is do them a corner at a time, just so I don't force too much of it one down at one time. I don't want to put any pressure on the screens, or the screen or the back glass. So I'm only going to put it in just until I start to not be able to move it. I'll tighten that up once I've got them all in. This one. As soon as it's down properly, it should look nicer. As you can see, it's not down properly. I don't want it to be nice and tight yet. And yes. I've had this phone for what, 3 days now? 2-3 days? And it's one of the best phones I've ever used. Aside from my Galaxy A95G, which is what I'm using to film this video right now, which is still amazing. its next owner is going to be pleasantly surprised. I'm going to start with this one. Tight. Go to the corner one. And get the Allen key in. Tight. Going to go to the top one. Tight. Go to this one. Which is quite loose still. Well, not anymore. Tight. To this one. And get the Allen key in. There we are. Tight. You don't want it too tight, otherwise you won't be able to get under it. And so, why is that not focused? There we are. Yeah, we have all the screws in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these because these are spare screws and they are very handy, especially when you're taking your case on and off. Like I say, if you want to put a screen protector on, you lose a screw. So I'm going to keep these in a nice handy place. Of course, we've got this. I'm going to do the camera because I've got fingerprints all over it. Right, let's flip it over. Oh wow, nice and weighty now. It's like a brick. Yeah, that is the case. It's like added an extra inch around the phone, but this case looks absolutely fire. See what I mean? It's fire. I love this. Yes, looks like the paint does come off quite easily, but that's not really too much of a problem. As you can see down this corner, the paint started to come off, or paint's off. But that's not going to matter. You can always take the paint off if you don't like this colour. You can get black or white from this company, from the ad I had on Amazon. I went for red, but I'm also going to be getting a black one from a different company, so I'll make a video on that as well. I won't be putting it on the phone because I want to use this one first until it's completely destroyed. Well, the case anyway. And then once that's done, I can use the other case and I can get all the red off this one and make it completely silver, which I think will look amazing. This looks really good with the Mystic Bronze colour, and I think that's amazing. Nice and comfortable to hold. Buttons working well. Just does make your phone like a brick, though. That's the only thing I have to say. But it's going to protect it. So there is room for a 3mm tempered glass screen protector in these. They leave that much room for it. But yeah, of course, we've got the area where you can put your charger in, and of course you've got the area where you can get your S Pen out. They should really call it a Note Pen, but you know what they're like. So it can still come out. Close that off. Put the phone down. There you are. This case is absolutely amazing. I love it. Right, let's go ahead and save that. Let's get the S Pen back in its housing. See, it wasn't too difficult to get out either, even though it's like half a mile inside the case. Nice and chunky as well. I'll tell you, in your pocket, you are not going to forget your phone. Is there? Just because of the weight of it. It is extremely heavy. I'd almost compare it to this. How much weight it puts on it. And this is a 500ml bottle. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope I've helped you if you're looking for one of these cases. and see what they're like. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye!